Hi everyone, this is Kren. I've just taken delivery of some new stuff from GameMat.EU, so I thought I'd do a quick unboxing video, show you what I've got, and you can hopefully get an idea of whether you think it's good value for money or not, and see whether you'd be interested in getting some stuff yourself. I ordered these products from GameMat.EU following a review I saw on Winter's SEO channel, which I watched some of these battle reports on. And I thought that looks like some pretty good scenery. It's well worth a look, especially as I'm a talentless mook when it comes to making stuff and a bit ham-fisted. So the opportunity to buy some decent pre-painted scenery and a battle map seemed like a reasonably good opportunity. So I ordered one battle map and a bunch of scenery. That's turned up. Seems to be reasonably well packaged. Obviously the couriers have done their best to try and stick the spoon in. Nothing appears to be damaged inside. It's a reasonably sturdy piece of packaging and it looks to have done the job, even though, as I say, the couriers have dropped it or done something with it. And the main box also seems to have taken a little bit of damage, but other than that, it looks quite sturdy. So we'll get this stuff cleared out of the way, open them one at a time, and then see what people think. So we're going to start off with the game mat, which is designed to go on my nice kitchen table that I built, which is designed to be 8 foot by 4 foot, playing Warhammer on. Let's have a look and see what's in this box. Taking a reasonable amount of care there. Taping that on, that was not going to fall off easily. So this box is 4 foot across. Should have the battle mat in. And the one I ordered was the Wastelands, because I'm designing my force to come from a sort of volcanic world and I wanted something a little bit drab for them to go on. Hopefully that will make basing nice and easy. So, not expecting anything too terrible here. We'll sort that out later. Now we've got our carry bag. And there's the game mat. It comes on what looks like fairly decent quality mouse mat style material. Print quality looks pretty good. Fairly decent pattern, fairly neutral. Hopefully should give a nice backdrop for some gaming. There we go, that looks alright. That looks a little bit under the 4 foot advertised. Let's just grab the tape measure and have a look. I know, there we go, 4 foot on the nose. My table is a little bit wider. And there's our 6 foot length. So what I'm currently planning on doing is having this right in the centre of the table, and then I'll just build myself 2 little boxes to go on the side, so all the spare troops and the dice and codexes and things like that can sit out of the way and off the battlefield. So next up is this little box here, which I think is going to have the small wall units in. Snip that open and have a look-see. Yep. So this is the resin wool set scenery, which are all small resin blocks designed to be used as just standard battlefield wall sections. Should give my Space Marines a little bit of cover. Now, got one here that's a tiny bit damaged, got a white flake on the corner. Generally, the painting seems to be alright, certainly saved me on the undercoating. It's a fairly neutral paint scheme. A little bit of dirt to clean off them. No mould release or anything slimy on them. They seem to be fairly solid. It shouldn't matter if they get dropped or knocked over. And just check the rest, see if there's any other bits that have got damaged. If it's just the one, well, you know, that's not too bad. Another one there that's just got a couple of chips on the side. So I might need just a dab of paint on there, maybe a spot of lichen or some static grass put on. But generally on the whole they look pretty good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, that's not too bad, that's the wall sections. Now, after the wall sections, this is the sci-fi industrial set. It's reasonably pricey, but I'm hoping it's going to look nice when it's all laid out on the battlefield. Box is pretty sturdy, and other than that bit of damage on the bottom, where I suspect some couriers ripped it to grab at it, certainly seems to look reasonably well protected. And hopefully that damage on the bottom won't matter too much to the contents inside. Soon see. Well, there's me damaging the packaging. I think this is going to be a little bit easier to push out from the bottom. See, this is how ham-fisted I am, which is why I don't want to be making my own scenery, because I'll just balls it up and get frustrated. So, that bit is where I just ripped with my big clumsy bacon hands. Otherwise, that looks pretty good. So, packaging looks custom designed for it, which is nice. It means none of this stuff should have any shipping damage on there. We've got a bunch of shipping crates, finished in a nice sort of generic silver. They all look to be pretty good. Oh, a whole bunch of those. Plenty of cover. And then some heavy machinery, thermo generators, water pumping station, I don't know, maybe fed on the tears of Xenos scum for the glory of the Emperor. Layer Correct, we've got 4 of those. Some nice big cargo modules or containers next. Again, paint job, not superb, not fantastic, but certainly as good as I could do, given my ham-fistedness. And the fact that I don't have to sit and spray all of these, wash them, paint them, try and edge them, highlight them, get frustrated, undercoat them again, rinse and repeat. It means I can get stuff on the battlefield a little bit faster. And we've got 4 of those. And this thing, which looks like it was very much inspired by somebody watching Empire Strikes Back, for the shield generator. Nice, solid quality resin model. Plenty of detail on there. Let's try and get a little bit closer. Again, paint job, perfectly adequate, and shouldn't embarrass my army too much. Nice big centerpiece there to go in the middle. So I'll get the battle map back down now, lay these things out, and then we'll have a look and see how it looks with some figures on the board. Before we lay it out, just realised I missed a bit. We've got some pipe work here. Again, just nice simple resin. Again, paint job perfectly adequate. They might get chipped if they get dropped, but I couldn't see them breaking. And if they do get chipped or something, if I'm clumsy enough to drop them, well, they'll just need to touch it with a paintbrush. Maybe add a bit of lichen or something like that. No problem there. So that's the last one. So there we go, nice simple setup. Obviously extremely lopsided scenery there, not something you could actually play a battle with unless it was a defender based scenario against somebody with a few more forces than you had. But I just laid out a couple of the Primaris forces and I think 1 squad of assault marines from my regular troops, as if this was a, I don't know, Imperial Prometheum generation facility or a water processing plant or something that processes the tears of Xenos, hopefully. So I've got my space down at one end where you can have your codexes laid out, your battlefield reserves or your dead pile, room for the dice, and the same at the other end of the table for the opponent's pile. And I've just put all the scenery out. So this is the battle map 6x4 wasteland set, the sci-fi industrial set mostly on the back here, and then the wall set. So here's a little bit of a close-up view of the battlefield. You can see the scenery laid out. As I said, it's mostly laid out just for display purposes at the moment. It's not like you'd actually want to fight a battlefield over this sort of terrain. But I've just laid out some of my forces so you can see how it looks. Maybe get a bird's eye view. And see what the Xenos horde would be up against if they decided to take on this facility. As I said before, my painting not exactly the best in the hobby, but I try and keep the paint sort of roughly in between the lines and go, yeah, I'm never going to be in the Golden Demons, but we'll try and make them look reasonably good. A squad of assault marines at the top there, ready to jump in and offer some support. My favourite Primaris marines, the good old Hellblasters, securing the base with a Dakar tank to back them up. So on the whole, I think that looks pretty good. Reasonably happy with that. I think for a £200 spend, postage and packing included, and a 7-day delivery time, that's not too bad. Certainly a lot better than I could do trying to make stuff myself. I've got some more bits to add. This is some MDF scenery from TT Combat. Obviously needs a lot more painting up to make it look battlefield ready, but when that's added on, maybe some hills, some stone and some scatter, that will hopefully look quite nice. There you go, there's a basic review of the sci-fi industrial set, the wall set and the wasteland battle mat, all from GameMat.EU.